Hello there, YouTubers. Thought I'd bring you up to date on where we're at in this. I kind of told you that I was working on it for the last few days. Everything's set to go. I mean, there's still a lot more to go before I can do it. But I think I finally got this to where you can, that's forward, that's reverse. So that's not too bad. Because there were so many little problems with it. It's hard to imagine all of them. Screws sticking out there. But that's the main part. But today I just got to put away tools and stuff. I was trying to tell you yesterday how much was out here. I got to put the set works together. That's going to take a good hour, I'm sure. Tools just everywhere. And so I just got to take some time and put that together. We've had it going up and down the track. The lead is set in the on the saw. I'll show you some of the issues that we found. I'll show you. Not to mention there's something binding up in that set works there. That's set works, set works, set works, set works. Just tons of set works. All this are the dogs to the set works. But you can see the array of tools that are out just doing the work we've been doing the last 2 days. Kind of hard to get around. I gotta pull it back in. It's still a little tough reseating, but it's going to be because there's each one of these L's and head blocks and beds or whatever you want to call it. They weigh about 225 pounds a shot. That's the set works in place. Everything went in real well. But what I don't like is, well, you can't see it because there's so much pressure on it. If I get it up that way, see all that play? I don't know if you can. That Babbitt bearing on that side is just flat wore out. The one on this side is not too bad. I think probably because you got an oil hole here and everybody oils it, and I think everybody misses the oil hole down in there. Plus they let this go back on its own sometimes. I'm not sure. I want to put the log. I'm going to move these forward. It's kind of neat watching them all go forward at the same time. Bring it up. I want to put a oh, those have threads in them. I didn't know that. Well, that's good. I brought some bolts down. I thought I was going to have to bolt it in from the other side. This is what I don't know that they're right size bolts. I sure hope they are. Of course, I pick up the one that has the nut on it out of my pocket. I'm hoping. Nah, those are 3/8. They screw in pretty good. No, they're definitely 3/8. These are 5/16. Oh well, I don't have those. I'll have to look around see if I can find them. I want to put the log gauge in. I have the big thing that goes on the #1 mill. The board gauge, board gauge, I guess is what they call it. I think you've seen it on. That's kind of what it looks like. But I don't know how to string it, and one of the wheels is messed up. I screwed it up when I was taking it off. So that's got to be, yes, I blew it apart when I was taking the thing apart. I might be able to just push that back together and put some glue on it. It'd be good enough to work for a while, but it needed to be replaced anyway. I don't think you can get them anymore. You know, I have to call Fritco. But my main objective today is get the a log gauge on it here and get this mess cleaned up. I just got too much stuff to work around. There's just too many things that got to get put away. The cement mixer over there needs to get put away because I don't think I'm going to do any more walnuts. I got a big pile of stuff over there that needs to get put away. So that's kind of what the plan for today is. Put stuff away day. There's one log turner there. There's a log turner like Mark's, but that needs to be sharpened up, obviously, because I was watching Mark's run and it just has those I don't know, the flippers for the dog just need to be sharpened. I think he replaced his, I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to him. He'll call tonight. I'll have to talk to him, but we have tons of stuff that has to get put away. You just can't imagine how much stuff we had out. Oh, I know, I was going to show you the part that needed, that these frick mills have a, they're real, the #1 mills are real easy. It must be something on the screen. The camera looks goofy. I don't know. Sorry about it if the camera's goofy. One of these pushes it in, one of them pulls it out. This one holds this block here into this little groove down there. Well, this bolt has to go through and into here to a square bolt that we had to make. Man, that camera just doesn't look good. Maybe it looked better from this side. I guess it's the way the sun is. Anyhow, this bolts this bracket to this L. This is unique to a #1 and a #3 jumbo mill. Okay, so one of these pushes the rack one way and one of them pushes it, or pushes the L one way or the other way. The rack stays in the gear, so you're not going to get any change on that. Well, these have a square bolt inside here that has to be machined. Maybe I can find one of them. I made a couple extras. Anyhow, this has to go through here and then through a casting area in here. Those casting areas in there were never opened up. So this is 2 different mills. So they were on the one mill somewhat. The second mill, they weren't, or vice versa, whatever. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So we had to machine the castings. What basically all we did was take the bolt out and run a 5/8 drill through into there. Maybe it was a 9/16 drill, I don't know. It's still sitting around here someplace. What else we had to do? We had to I wanted to bolt these brackets down, so now that there's light, see there's bolts in every one of those. There's also bolts in the back. I can't show you that because I'd have to bring these L's all the way off, so I don't want to do that. So let me see if I can find one of those. We got the this part here we machined. We got that on. It's piloted through to here. That's got to get lubed up. Here's those. If you look down in there, this is what's down in there. It's a square bolt so it doesn't turn. We made these. They're getting rusty, but that's just the way it is. We made those about a year ago. There's the drill that we had to drill through them. Not that it really matters, but anyhow, it's I got 1, 2, 3 rack bars to put on and 1 taper attachment to put on. The only reason I'm going to put them on is because I don't want to lose them. I mean, I know where they're at, I think. They've been sitting out here for who knows how many years. That won't change any of the stuff. The micrometer that you saw over there, we were checking the run out on the saw blade. We had the guide out, just some things that we did. Had the guide out, flip that over and set it right here, and the saw blade's got about 20/1000 of an inch run out on it, which I find that acceptable. Casey finds it acceptable, so I think it'll be okay. There's one roller that goes across here. No, it goes across there, I think. It goes across back there, and then there's another roller that goes across here. I've kind of found most of that stuff, but I'm still looking for some of it. Need to get a cleaning crew in on this a little bit. What else? So there'd be the splitter. The splitter goes in these 2 bolts there. The splitter goes in there, and that has one roller on it. The top saw goes in there. So I kind of know where most of this stuff goes, but getting to forget. Anyhow, that's the update. We're going to be cleaning up today. I hope to get, the weather is turning out to be a lot better than I thought it was going to be, so we might be able to get that sawing done if I can get cleaned up. It's going to take me hours to clean up all this mess. There's messes in other places too. In the back of the Kubota, I don't even know where the Kubota is right now. I had it here a minute ago. I drove it down here. I lost my Kubota already. Oh, I parked it. Man, it's tough getting senile. Drills. We had any kind of drill you can imagine out, because need a drill. To drill all these, we drilled all the carriage. You know, there were two holes that we drilled in each one, so we had to drill. See that? To get that in, we had to mark it, then square the L to the shaft, because that's what you're going with. So that's what we squared it to. Mark it, move it out of the way. Small drill, medium drill, last drill before you tap. Then run the tap through each one of those. We broke a tap, so that set us back a little bit. You notice none of the back bearing assemblies are on there. I don't think you're going to need them. It's one of those things I'm going to try running without it and see how we do. I need to cut these down here. I might cut them soon. These get small sacrificial 2x4s to bring it up. If you look here, let me get down here. That was made purposely like that, so that there would be a sacrificial piece on the top of that, and that'll bring it up level with the beds. So we're there on that. I'm trying to think what else is going on. Not too much, or too much. Anyhow, I'm cleaning up today, and that's just what I got to do. And if I get a sawmill video on, I'll put it on tonight. I'm trying to get that also. So over and out for now. Do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe, and send it to a friend, or send it to an enemy. Send it to somebody that might watch it, so I get some pickups here. I'd appreciate it if you did, and thanks for stopping by. That's the train so far. Over and out now. Bye.